course, like today we told you, the baskets of sins on the table are both political sins and religious sins. These are the politicians now. Their sins, they're bringing their sins by themselves on the table. This is Amaechi, open confession. Listen to him of all the crimes they've committed as politicians. Some of it.
They have complained. Nigerians have been clapping for you. The only way Shekarau became governor, do you know what? Do you know how? Because people lined up. When they ask how many people are there, they say over 500,000. No, I won't give 500,000. Announce Shekarau. It's happened in Ghana. You are talking, abusing everybody. Nobody has power and will give it to you. Nobody, not even me. If you want a pastor as president, can't get one. The politician is there in Nigeria to steal, to maim, to kill, to remain in power. If you think people will give it to you, you are wasting your time. So when we speak, we forget history. Unfortunately for me, poverty has made me to be part of the political system from when I left university. I left university 1987 and I've been part of the process till today. You can't wish me away in the formation of APC. You certainly can't wish me away. You can't wish me away in how APC won election. You can't. But the truth is that if some of us did not stick at our neck, say, PDP, good luck, we want to die with you. When they saw that we were ready to die.
This is what Ivy League University.
Oh my goodness.
Because in Nigeria, politics is a do or die affair.
Students with a 4.0 plus.
Church, do or die affair. Everything is about money making. That is why they're doing what they're doing.
What did they do? They gave up power.
This humble statement by Rotimi Amaechi, the former governor of Rivers State, at the National Conference on Strengthening Democracy in Nigeria, which held in Abuja, it is causing serious sleepless nights for some people. And the response is coming from an unusual quarter. The Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawale, has warned Amaechi, he called him by name, that there will be consequences if he doesn't desist from inciting Nigerians. Ordinarily, the response should have come from the retinue of media aides of Tinubu and the presidency, because this is politics. But the Minister of State for Defense took it upon himself to reprimand Rotimi Amaechi. What does that say? Anyway, let's hear what he said. It is both reckless and dangerous for a former public office holder to make such inflammatory remarks at a time when the government is working tirelessly to consolidate national unity and security. No responsible leader should be fanning the flames of violence and political unrest. Let me make it clear, the security agencies are on high alert. Any individual or group found inciting violence or attempting to destabilize this nation will face the full force of the law. We will not tolerate any form of subversive rhetoric that seeks to undermine national unity or incite lawlessness. Amaechi and others who think they can manipulate our youth into chaos should rethink their actions. This government will not fold its arms and allow any individual.
Which government is he referring to? Do you have a government?
No government.
This is a colonial project that you guys are running.
Exactly.
Nigeria is an artificial construct merely established to continue the colonial project. If you think otherwise, you are naive, you are mistaken, you're very childish, you don't know your left from your right. So anyone talking to you about the unity of what? Unity of criminals. Criminals that are there for their own agenda. You heard from the politician. Oh yeah, if you're waiting for them, they never had you guys in mind. And that's why we're calling people to join what Ninas is doing. That is the only way you would take your sovereignty back, because right now your sovereignty is in their hands. Your sovereignty, you never had one. When we talk about self-determination, people are still confused. Oh, I'm a Nigerian. You're this, you're that. You are a nobody. You're just a big black man and woman living in a big slave camp called Nigeria. An open air prison for the smartest black people on the face of the universe. And we're saying, you, the adults, you that gave birth to children, what are you doing to make this better? There's a template already on the table. This is not a case of when I would thank you, I would thank you. Some people will say, and these are the learned people. The people that will be following, thinking, oh yeah, they went to Harvard, Yale, everywhere. They've been all over the world. They are never for you. They have never been for you. And they have partners, like we mentioned, the church leaders. They are everywhere. They are together. You get your PVC. There's no recourse if you don't win. They are not going to give you food. They are not going to pray for things to be better for you. Or come get your PVC because the politicians have visited them and given them their own courts. We've been shouting about this for the past 5 years. PVC for what? Plastic. For a problem that is unending. Come and get your PVC or you will not get Holy Communion. If you don't provide your PVC, you will not come into a clubhouse called church. The cathedral called clubhouse. You can't come in there and take some air condition for 4 hours while Chi will serenade you and keep you cool and calm and make you feel like Holy Spirit is coming. When Chinwo is making money for her and her family, it's never about God. No. Don't get me wrong. I love the girl and her songs, though, but I have never thought she was taking me to God. Never.
It's entertainment.
It's entertainment. It's entertainment. The same way they use Michael Jackson. But before now here, he turned from black to white. And we're saying, what is going on here? His hair become Jericho. And we're saying, what is going on? His nose start disappearing.
Yep. Becoming
all brainwashing for them to use him and make you feel like you must change yourself.
Yes.
Because we loved him as a brother. Oh, Michael Jackson. Oh, this and this. So whatever he does, some people were doing. Bleaching cream became the thing of the day. If you're dark like me, this Black Beauty, this chocolate, you're not good enough.
No.
And I'm telling you, we've taken our power back. I get ginger. If it's like I want black, it will put more black on us.
Yes.
We are good to go. No more brainwashing. The politicians are in on this together with the rest of their subjugators, with the colonial. They are running a colonial project. That's what it is. They're the current day court mass, the current day warrant chiefs. That's who they are. Nothing changed. Nothing has changed from way back then. But we're saying, you, the adults, what role are you playing to undo this evil project? What are you doing? Are you hiding in your house in America? Oh, I'm doing good. By the way, go and check, because I don't know some of you that are busy working 7 jobs. Go and check. The empire is declining.
Yep.
The empire is declining. They are saying it to not me, because I don't even go that far.
As you should.
Yeah. It's in declining. So don't go and sit and be driving your car and paying your car note and thinking you're safe. Something big is about to happen. You heard it first here in Daughters of Truth show, on Daughters of Truth show. Something big is about to happen. Don't sit in your comfort zone and think you got it going on.
Are you begging them? They should sit in their comfort zone.
So that you don't start crying to God. He has gone ahead and sent signals. Yeah.
God is eating his Akina.
Every
day I cry, you got between it and be saying.
We told you guys last week that your lack of planning cannot be an emergency for God.
Never.
Your lack of planning cannot be an emergency for God.
Never.
Adults, are you guys planning ahead? Do we have even 5-year timeline of what we want to achieve? Other people have 300 years of what they're going to do, where they want to be in 300 years. A lot of us are in our 50s, 60s, 70s. You're declining, dude. One lady told me that she's what did she say? 1/4 to the other side. 1/4 time left to go to the other side. What are you doing with your time? Are you scrolling the internet and everything is funny to you when the world is going down? Or are you going to be part of this project to take back our spaces from the criminals called pastors and religious leaders? that we have established over and over again. The evidence are there that they are not for you. What are we waiting for to say, enough is enough? Yep. Enough is enough. What are we doing? I will pull up the next video while my sister adds. Continue to help us to share, like, and subscribe.
We are telling you about the sins, basket of sins of the politicians and your church leaders. That's what we've been bringing to you, hoping that you wake up. Because you can wake up. We want you to wake up. Because it's only when you wake up, you can embrace the solution on the table. Some will say, oh, why are you having one solution to all our problem? It's actually what we call root cause analysis. If you have the discipline to pay attention to the things that we have been teaching on this platform, for you to understand that all the problems you're seeing are symptoms of one disease. That disease is neocolonialism. And the structure that they are using to implement neocolonialism in Nigeria is the 1999 Unitary Constitution. If you pull it down, all these other things, symptoms you're seeing, we die a natural death. So this is verified. And why we want you to wake up is that these people know what they are doing. They are the criminals that you have been looking for, the demons, the principalities and powers that you have been looking for. Now they are doing what we call assisa. When they lose, when they are not getting whatever they want to get, they begin to talk. But we can hold them accountable so that they don't go off the hook anymore. Whether they are church leaders, political leaders, or whatever, we will hold them accountable. Thank God for the days of internet. You can bring it and say, what you did this and this is that this. So you hold them accountable. We must hold them accountable. Of course, we posted our link, our StreamYard link, if you want to come in and say maybe 1 minute or 2 seconds, because we're about to finish. We're about to end this. Okay, you can play my sister.
Thank you, distinguished Senator, Her Excellency, former Vice President. If you look at the program, you'll see that I'm not supposed to be on this panel. I was compulsorily drafted, and I want to say up front that I am the least qualified person on the panel to speak about political parties because my experience in politics is limited, and my experience in forming or managing political parties is even more limited. I've been actively involved in only 2 political parties, all in the 21st century, unlike the former vice president who has been in this since the 20th century. I was very active in the CPC. I was one of the leaders of the CPC before we merged into the APC. And all I know about partisan politics comes from that experience. But I want to say that, you know, political parties are very, very important. I did not realize this until I became politically active. Because in our constitution, the only way we can contest for power is on the platform of political parties. Our constitution does not recognize independent candidates, even though we tried in our APC Committee on True Federalism to recommend that the constitution be amended to allow independent candidates. That has not happened yet, and I don't even know if it will ever happen. So political parties remain important. But what is the state of political parties today? I will give my own views of what I have seen in the last 2 years. The PDP, which is one of the largest and perhaps the oldest political party in this republic, is clearly targeted for destruction. It's a matter of time. There are internal mercenaries in the PDP that have been hired, paid, or otherwise motivated to destroy the party. So the party is on its way to the grave. Okay? And it's most unfortunate.
What is there to
because His Excellency, the former Vice President, was explaining how politicians came together, essentially, put aside their differences to drive away the military. Most of these politicians ended up in the PDP. So the PDP actually represented the best of our politicians that fought for restoration of democracy. Forget those that make the most noise, but ran away from the country. Those that went to prison, those that were detained, all ended up in the PDP. Those were the real politicians that faced the military. But today, no one, none of the founding fathers of the PDP can recognize it. Labour Party, again, targeted for destruction. And it's almost certain, the last time I had a conversation with Peter Obi himself, he admitted to me that he doesn't know what is happening in the party that he contested for president. So there seems to be a project to destroy all the opposition political parties.
Good morning, sir.
And the only option for the opposition, in my view, is to put aside their differences and come together and create a broad platform that will do the driving of the military again, because we are there almost. So, Your Excellency, we need your experience and skills.
What are driving?
Now, I'm a founding member of the APC. If you go to INEC and ask for the form that got APC registered, I'm one of the 34 people that signed for it, and I was a founding member of the National Working Committee of the APC. But frankly, I no longer recognize the party. The party, no party organ of the APC has met for the past 2 years. No caucus, no NEC, nothing. I don't even know if it is a one-man show. It's a zero-man show.
You don't know.
Okay. So, though I'm a founding member of the APC has left me behind. I'm still there where we were. We wanted to form a progressive party that will fight corruption, revamp the economy, and restore security to Nigerians. That was the objective of forming our party. And we all came from that party. After forming the party, we went out of our way to recruit others that we feel could add value to the party. We went to the residence of His Excellency. Thank you.
Criminals.
Accused criminals.
The saint doesn't know what is going on. Hey, saints what? So the Holy Spirit didn't minister to him. Even the saint now is saying, I don't know what is going on. The saint that is driving my people to the destination.
Can you imagine that?
You're in an environment where you don't know what's going on, and you have the audacity to put millions of our people in your vehicle to drive them to where? Saint Obi. Ha! More is coming. We told you guys that you follow these people, just get ready to meet our ancestors. And Hajo Koboko, they're waiting for you guys, especially you men that are watching this mayhem going on, and none of you is waking up to stand for the right things to be done. You refuse. It's not comfortable for you. It's not convenient for you. But you went into your bedroom and you gave birth to children. You're living this universe worse than you saw it. The saint himself doesn't know what it is. That is very concerning. Very, very concerning. And the champion of APC now doesn't know what is going on.
No, APC has left him.
Meeting for the yeah, because the person with the higher amount of money hijacked it. It's now his project, Mumu. Or you're here to cry so that you will get your Ghana must go. Which one? Your grant envelope.
That's it.
Okay, because the next time you see him now, he will become to sing like that, our brother now.
Yeah.
I mean,
all of them are all fear. All of them. They are fear.
And then when you get frustrated, you start picking up our young boys and be killing them recklessly, any kind of way.
Yes.
And I'm solving a security problem. Kill everybody. Yeah, anybody, even people that you're quarreling with, you can immediately mix them up and grind them in the.
Kill them. You won't try them all. You just execute them. Shoot at sight. It's not your fault now. Do you know what it means to be pregnant for 9 months? Do you know what it means to enter labor room? You have no clue. So you can spot on our children like you're spotting on animals and take them down, because that's what security means to you. Guess who armed the youths? You. So the fathers commit atrocity, kill the children for the atrocity they committed, and then the people are watching helplessly. And the church is clapping and waiting for Jesus to return. Look at them. We are brothers. We caused Nigeria's problem. In 2023, I sold, okay, let's start from the one of Amechi. In 2015, I sold Nigeria to Buhari. You heard him make that confession. In 2023, I sold Nigeria to Tinubu for a pot of rice. It's no more a plate of porridge. These are the Essos. Why? Because Nigeria feels that they are living in the land where there's crude oil. So in order to keep the people of that area quiet, they will pick their sons from time to time so that they will sell them. And we're saying that you are the one making this thing possible. Your ignorance is what is making this happen. In the days of ignorance, God overlooked. But today, God is calling all men, all women to wake up. Stop this betrayal, this legacy of betrayal. You're betraying yourself, betraying your children, betraying your ancestral homeland. You need to understand the role of the elders, so-called elders in South, Southwest, South, all of them. You need to understand their role. And so that we begin to take charge of the space. Self-determination. No, we can. I think we can. The time has passed. We can leave them. Wanted to talk about what the lawmakers are doing. Nigerian lawmakers, they propose 31 new states amid what is going on. They're going back. Because we told you that you cannot decide for the indigenous people. You can't impose anything. We told you that 2014 Confab report is dead on arrival. Of course, by the time Ninas attacked them, they said, you can't do that. Because what you're doing is balkanization. We told you that the problem of the land is the 1884-85 balkanization of Africa. And you people continued, or you want us to continue? I'm looking at time.
Yeah.
Next week. So the balkanization, and then you came into Nigeria and continue to balkanized into 36 states. We say we need to go back. No, you want to now balkanize further. Add extra 31 and add extra senators, add extra representatives, all for yourself, so that you share the cake. So that those that look at themselves that, this governorship in Anambra State, I can't get it to like the next 4-8 years. But if we create a new state called Ndoshi State, how can he become the first president of a first governor? What is that man in Delta that calls himself that is marrying all the women that he can find on the main road? What is that?
Yes.
Regina Daniel's husband. Very soon now he will marry another young girl, because Regina Daniel maybe Abadabego, so he will need an upgraded Uku again. So he's pushing for the state of Anyoma so that he cannot be governor of Delta State. So if they now have Anyoma State, instantly he become governor with all the 20 women he's marrying about. My people, Natoboro, receive sense. We are saying self-determination is your right. And you can embrace Nina's proposition. You're not doing it for anyone. You're not doing it for Ndi Ninas. There's nothing like Ndi Ninas. What's the meaning of Ninas? Indigenous nationalities. If you're Igbo, if you're Yoruba, Ijo, Efik, you have ancestral land. Your land was stolen more than 100 years ago and given to criminals. That's why you're seeing what you're seeing. And we're saying you can take back your land, be in charge of your space, like America is doing. That's the whole thing about make America great again. That's what Trump is doing. Trump is taking back his country, their country. It's not only his country, because there are people working with him, but that's the ideology. It's the ideology of nationalism instead of globalization, where politicians will just keep going everywhere in name of colonialism, colonizing and grabbing people's land. So America is making a retreat, saying, okay, this is not working for us, where we go to China to build industries and then conquer every land. We are losing. We are going to lose this land because, when you are pointing one finger, 3 will be pointing at you. You are there going to steal other people's land. Those people you are displacing are coming into your own land. There's no vacuum anywhere in the world. You are going there to displace those people in their land and steal their properties. As you displace them, where are they going? Heaven? No. They are coming through Mediterranean Sea, the desert, everywhere, back to your land. You see, but if you can turn around, make your land great. I will make my own land great. Everybody will be responsible for their own space. Can't you see the world will be a better place? That's what we're preaching. That is what we're saying. And only truth. We don't need propaganda. People that went to embrace propaganda and lies. And the Kanu was telling them, oh, Tony Nadi is a man of map. You cannot start freedom or self-determination without map. You have to determine the space, the territory you want to be liberated. And then you have to prove that that is actually your own. Thank you, Uche now, Keke. He said, Ned Nwoko. Yes, Ned Nwoko, the one that has a wife for Monday, wife for Tuesday, for Wednesday, he has another wife, and all the days of the week, there's a wife.
That's why they want the place to remain like that now, so they can marry all the women all by themselves. Our young boys, they will pick them up and kill them. They can't even get married. They can't even get a job. They can't even dream. Because the older men are busy picking up all the young girls and making them their wives and leaving our young boys destitute and desperate.
Yes.
Then when you see when they start doing things they shouldn't be doing, yes, you guys who the gun and the knife and everything, you go and collect them and just dispose of them like trash.
You see, truth will come out. All of you politicians that we met directly sat with you, say this is what we do to make our people have a sense of existence and live well. You have ignored it, recruited our brothers and our youths, armed them so that there will be political talks. Then you use them to win election. And when you finish, you turn around and execute them at sight. God is watching all of you. You see this battle that you began. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready because heaven is watching. We are daughters of truth. We only speak the truth to you. That's all we do. Because truth will set us free. We are warning you people, church people, politicians, all of you, what you're doing to our youths, depriving them and killing them. There is God, though. That's what Patience said. Patience, good Lord, said, there is God. All this blood that you people are shedding. Keep your own children, Neniwe, Nuko, in abroad. And then come and be wiping our own children instead of embracing Nina's proposition so that we fix the land and make it comfortable for our people. You don't want to do that. Abachi also, I go a mile. Don't worry. You keep continue. Continue. That's what Onyugu said. Continue. Our brother Sylvester Konkondewo, our father David Salami, thank you so much. Stay great to be watching. Great analysis. Thank you so much. We thank you for all you're doing. We are doing this together. My sister, I think we are wrapping up so that time is gone.
Yes, brothers and sisters, it's a wrap. Continue to help us to share, get this information. I need to reach my Peter Bio, my Soludo, all these people that are holding our people down. When we want so much for our young boys, young girls, we are giving birth to children that we are not making plans for. You are keeping them as youth. That's why in Nigeria, a 60-year-old is still calling himself a youth because he's been dreaming since he's 18 and now he's 60. Nothing has changed. And we are not going anywhere until we restore our land. So for those of you that think that we are here, we are lamenting, we are strategic. We are making strategic moves. And heaven is with us. If you don't join, you will sink. You will sink. The God of our ancestors is moving. And he's coming for those. And he's coming for you. You heard it from Daughters of Truth. We must make that land comfortable for our children. Period. And nothing else will suffice.
Period.
Until next week, brothers and sisters.
Thank you, my brother, my beautiful sisters. You're doing well. Thank you so much. We do well because you're there supporting us. Our brother Sylvester Okonkwo, great work. Oh, yes, so we are together. We are working. Thank you. Keep the feedback coming. Keep it coming. We are moving. We are moving. We don't have choice. We are moving. Thank you.
We'll see you guys next week, brothers and sisters.
Bye.
Remain well. Bye-bye.